welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Thank you for being patient. My neighbors were snow blowing, and it was getting kind of loud, so I wanted to wait until that kind of passed over. But I am working on that variant 3 exploration today. Part of me kind of wants to knock out the later quests first. They're a bit longer. But you know, we'll go forward first. Spidey, what's up? Matt H, you got that forced technically after me. Respect to that. I'm paying E. What does E stand for? It's just completely over my head. Look, y'all, I'm old. Okay, you need to be courteous to the old people and explain things to us. You know how long it took me to figure out what F in chat meant? Jeez. Minus K, hello. Whoa. Sorry. Brain tweaked for a second there. Okay. Now this middle path here. Got a man thing down the line. Triggering Fury buff. Purify all debuffs. Yeah. Okay. So Ghost. Someone for Warlock. Ghost. Someone for Man-Thing, someone for Warlock, and Ghost. Okay, so we'll double Ghost, bring Wasp. About Rogue buff, can I send it to you from Discord? Yeah, Asar. You know I like that stuff. Do it, man. If you want, you can help me. Is that what it stands for? E stands for E. That's how you get major confusion points there. LOL. Okay. Do Ghost, Wasp, someone for Man-Thing, and then someone for Warlock. Hey Jay, say any tips for that weakness path? Having a hard time there. Resonate mastery, Monas K. Honestly, you're talking about the what's yours is mine path, right? Someone else in my alliance posted something, but I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there. I think they intend for it to be like an apocalypse fight, but otherwise any villain can do it with resonate. It just sucks. You know, that or apocalypse. You used Omega on Man-Thing. That's actually a really good idea. I probably will use Omega, which just leaves me with an answer for Warlock, which I could bring Sentinel, I think, because I do want to have a robot. So we will bring Sentinel for that. So we will bring Omega Red, and then we will bring Sentinel. I might not need the Sentinel, but we will bring him just in case. Bam. Oh, I'm so hungry. But it's bugged because you throw a heavy to reset the weakness. It wouldn't give you the normal damage. It would be decreased. Oof. I don't know if that's a bug so much as it's decreased during the hit. You know what I'm saying? Like the reset. But still, that sucks. That first mojo is hell. Okay, I will keep an eye out for that mojo. Bum bum bum. Passive start. Not good. Oh my god, look at this guy. Wild. Oh, it's because you bugs, you do decreased damage for the rest of the fight. Interesting. That sucks. If anyone has an answer for that, I'm also looking for one. List of villains don't look great. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anyone besides Apocalypse right off the bat that applies weaknesses. I'm sure there's others. Just don't know them. Honestly, I don't think any of these actually do. Maybe Green Goblin does? I think Green Goblin does. Yeah, a Green Goblin on his SP1. There you go. So that's the answer. That's the answer for that. Hard pass. Big SP2 finish. I think Resonate is the only way, but there is an Elsa on that path. Yeah, I mean, it's reduced damage, so it's not the only way. It's 90% reduced damage, so you could go in there and do a 300 hit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Especially for that Elsa, like, I'm probably just going to go in there and just strong arm it. I'm sure there's better options, but that is my game plan. I might lose my ghost here. That's fun. Oh, that's right. No crit special damage. Woo! Damn, messed it up twice. Wish those were crits. Oof, I might need some calibrating today. The problem is there's 10 fights on the path. Yeah, like I said, strong arm. So Elsa's harder than Mojo on that path. Yeah, also a Nick Fury. I hate it. Yeah, I'm not trying to say it's not gonna be a rough path. I might unlock Resonate. You know, it might be their way of saying unlock Resonate. It does look like an Apocalypse path to me, though. So I'm going to try Apocalypse, maybe. I'm going to be honest. Because Apocalypse has the reduces the opponents a chance to... Cool, you're cool, bro. You know, some of us aren't trying to try that hard this morning, man. We're gonna lose Ghost here. Not bad. I'm all for stronger arm, but just getting through fight one is a nightmare. I mean, I'll have to see what I get there, Big Blue. I do think Apocalypse or Resonate is their expectation for answers there. Because, like, if you use Resonate, you can use Omega Red for Elsa. And that's not as bad. But we'll see. I have to get there first is all. Hey Jay, already done 100% of V6. Took like 7 hours. Not bad. It was fun with an exception of the weakness path. It was not a happy time. Yeah, that seems to be the recurring statement from everybody. I'm probably going to save that path for last. See about unlocking Resonate. Can I read it out loud, Ossar? Because otherwise I'm just sitting here in front of the screen for 45 seconds. Mortal Abomination has weakness on his block. Yeah, but he doesn't have a proper response to Elsa. So they put the Elsa there, and then he's not good for Nick Fury either. You could, of course. Awesome, awesome. What makes it worse is that there are 10 fights in the path. I used Ghost, heavy spam till SB2, still took a long time. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel you. I'm not looking forward to the path, but I do defend Kabam's placement of that path, right? Like, the completion is very cheesy, very, very easy to get, and the exploration for the most part is looking similarly easy, but it's still variant level content. So they have stated in the past that this is the content where if it's going to be super niche, this is what they're going to make it. So that path seems super niche to me, right? Like, you either need to have the Resonate Mastery unlocked, and then even then you want to bring Omega Red specifically for Elsa. And if you don't have the Resonate Mastery unlocked, you're looking at like Mortal Abomination, Pain on the Elsa, or Apocalypse, right? And so like that's the niche path. You know, that's the gate they put on exploration, and that's fine. Push through. I don't think I'm gonna unlock Resonate to do it, to be honest, but we'll see. Eduardo Gonzalez, what's up? I've been good, man. I've been real good. You know what I'm saying? Missing my medium intercept timing lately. It's not fun. What's up, Jay? You try Realm of Legends yet? Or Realm of Champions yet? No, and I honestly don't have any intention of doing so. Gonna be completely honest, America. It's not, does not suit my interest. I can tell just by looking at the game I have zero interest in playing it, and it doesn't look like a very good game. I'm just gonna be honest. Meister, what is up? Can Apocalypse take Elsa, or will she give that degen? I don't know her abilities well. You're not bleeding her at all, Monas K. You're poisoning her, and you get the degen from Elsa when you bleed her. I don't know if there's a node or anything that triggers bleed, so if that is happening, then yes, you will get bleed and degened. But yes, Apocalypse should theoretically work for the Elsa as long as he's not bugged. People are saying he's bugged because he does have that reduced 100% reduction chance to purify, so the weakness will stick there, which is really important. Increase bleed, physical, and energy resistance. Okay. Hype. Someone for Mephisto. Yes, but I don't. Is he bleeding? Is there a reason? Okay. So my idea is, if you know about Rogue, she steals the enemy's power. I'm using Oster's word right here. I think she should be remade like the following. She has charges that she carries through fights, and she gets one charge for every SP1 she throws at different types of classes. That's pretty neat. For example, stealing a tech class's power would give her bleed and poison immunity and armor break on her SP2. Stealing a skill's power would give her a chance to evade specials and perfect block. Stealing a cosmic, etc., etc. I like all of these extra things. Already I can tell it's too much. She's stealing too much and carrying too much from fight to fight, Asar. Really cool, though. Just a little bit less, you know. I like the concept of she steals a tech, so she gains bleed immunity or poison immunity, not both. But I also like her currently with like her reduced shrug, so like maybe poison immunity there, and then armor break. Like, this is really cool. It's got really good potential. It's a little tricky, just a little bit less, and then give it to her on that same fight so she has extra value. But honestly, Rogue is already a really good champion. She's a little undersold. In my opinion. Alright, let's stick paths completed 1. We are off to a good start. I feel that honestly I don't mind but they definitely have some work to do with it. I thought it would be good given the fact that it's been in our other countries and they've still been working on it. Yeah, I mean, I think the base game itself lacks potential, but I'm a little biased there, I'll admit. I don't have an answer, a villain answer for Mephisto. I don't think. With cheese, always better with cheese. Always better with cheese. Let's see. I need an incinerate immune. Options are kind of Red Hulk, I guess. A Void. Oh, let's bring Void. Yeah. I'll be good. You got Iron Man Infinity War as your second 6-star. Any thoughts? Bleeding 24/7. Actually, I want Iron Man Infinity War as a 6-star. I'm not quite willing to like really invest in a 5-star. He's another one of those champions I feel like really needs the inflated stats to show up. So that's where I'm at on Iron Man Infinity War. He's got some really good synergy, some really good utility. I personally wouldn't rank up a 5-star. I'm just too far into the game. You know what I'm saying? But for you, a lot better, mate. Yes, I actually really like that idea, Ostar. I love the concept of carrying over, especially on per class. I think that's actually a really cool way to do it, too. Maybe on hashtag, even, Ostar, but that might be too complicated. Here we go. You don't need a villain, just use a heavy champ and be careful. I used rank 4 Venom. How does a heavy champ work there? Yeah, I was thinking about Ralk. Okay, Hyperion down. Rank 3 6-star Archangel with Horseman stuff is somewhat too strong. I mean, but still very limited by immunities. All that is good, but sound out Parzival, not you too. Alright, it's 9:30 for me. And I know for a fact my neighbors have a kid. Ask me again in an hour when it's like midday, and I don't feel like I'm being a total ass. And then I will do sound effects, Parzival, because it is you asking. But give me some time. It's too early in the day for me to be pissing off my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, sleeping. Let's get some of that health back. I think I figured out why champions aren't suffering from recoil. Online classes do suck, Parzival. How long will I be on? I'll be on for 3.5 hours. I'm gonna go straight till pretty much the arena set resets, Meister. I might take a small like online but camera off break to grab some food real quick out of my fridge. But otherwise, we're going. We're going. I'm going to try to get as much of this done today as I can. It's a quick attack that will allow you to see the incinerate field faster to avoid it. In my opinion, it was at least. What are we talking about, Capitan? Con queso? Oh, you... Oh, I see. Okay, that's legit. Big Blue, I'm in New Jersey. I live in an apartment, though. When pissed off neighbors come to you, do sound effects for them, I'm sure they'll run away. Yeah, I mean, depending on the sound effect, sure. I'm sure it'll be like, what the F? Oh, gosh. Too funny. ASMR with food? I hope not. I do need to grab something, though. My stomach is a rumbling. Nice, Meister. I'll be here, mate. I'll be here. Working through this content. Y'all think I should do an exploration guide of variant 6 before I continue doing my exploration guides for Abyss of Legends? I say that knowing that there's a lot of people out there already making guides, so part of me feels like it's not needed. Especially like I feel like it's really early and it would be rushed, but you never know. What up, neighbor? I'm in New York. Yeah, Big Blue. That's why I'm here today. I got a snow day from work. Even my boss was like, "Don't come in," which is a rarity. So good for you, mate. How bad's it up in New York? We got about 6 inches, I want to say. Jay, were you going to a gym before quarantine? No. Oh, sorry. Do I look like the kind of person who works out? Limp noodle. Limp noodle. Verified to me seemed very easy and fun. Yeah, it was. I think they've done a lot better with the recent variants. Exploration guide, Doom, Magneto, Venom. Ghost. Doom, Magneto, Venom, Ghost. Rhino, occasionally. Alright, Meister, I'll be here, mate. I'll be here, mate. Ah, rip Big Blue. That's when you go, sorry, bad connection. Can't make out what you... And then you just hang up. Please attack me. Yes. Jay, you are in the same place with Emma Langevin. I'm jealous. Who is that, Osar? United States of Smash. Hey, Jay, can you please explain to me why Darkhawk in Abyss keeps gaining bars of power? I tried Aegon and Magneto. United States of Smash. I'll explain it to you. It's not hard. That Darkhawk has a Abyss node or Abyss ability, if you like click on his abilities, not on the nodes, where as long as he has an armor up buff, every time you hit him, he gains a charge. And at 10 charges, he steals your power. Specifically. And then he's immune to ability nullification, and he's immune to ability accuracy reduction. So you have to armor break him with an L2 with mags. So just parry heavy with mags in order to put that armor break on, and then you have to repeatedly keep that armor break on permanently to not have to worry about the power steal. And with Aegon, you just straight up, you know, you just wait. Like you just bait L1s, keep a mind of the charges, and watch your own power and know that it's going to push him to extra bars of power. And that's it, really. I started going to the gym during quarantine, although it's at home, LOL. Hey, that's good. I mean, I work out on occasion, but not enough to say I go to the gym, nor to say that I work out. Hey, you are a chemist. Why would you work out when you concoct a concoction? Exactly. I can just go full Hulk mode. So Jay, working and lurking, so I have you on mute, but wanted to say hey anyways. Hey Simula, I probably can't hear me right now, but yo. Just one. Zero petrifies. Love it. Really struggling with Chapter 2.2 100%. Is unlocking the weakness mastery the only solution? No, Andy Matei. Will definitely make it a lot easier if you unlock Resonate. But you can also use Apocalypse, and Immortal Abomination and Green Goblin. Apocalypse for the Elsa specifically, and probably the Nick Fury as well. Just be mindful, people have been telling me that Apocalypse is bugged, which would really suck. Just used, right? No need for the gym. I'm not going to advocate that, Osar. My bad posture is up to me. Oh, Jay, and the other day, I got a reflex punching bag, and I'm loving it. One of my favorite types of punching bags. Those are super cool. America. Those are super, super cool. I could never get the hang of them, though. Back when I was in school. This guy got explosive personality. Am I burning myself here? We'll find out. Metal Jake, what is up? Hopefully you're doing well, mate. Yep, he has explosive personality. Derp! That's okay. Yeah, I was too close. Not a good fight. I'm planning to rank up my 5-star Magneto to rank 4 and 5-star Corvus to rank 5. I had 0 Cosmic Tier 4 CC and 2 Tier 4 CC open, 10 Tier 4 CC, and got pretty good, Osar. Hey, thanks for the correction, Metal Jake. Not a big deal, though, to be honest. No, Elsa is okay. I mean, she's good, but she doesn't stand out from the crowd. Yeah, I mean, as someone who plans on rank 3ing my Elsa, even I admit she's not like the world's greatest champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's good. She's fun. She's got her uses. It's not like the world's best pull. I'd still be excited about awakening a champion that would rank 3, but because I know you just ranked 3, that Stealth Suit Spidey part of Parzival, I wasn't hyping that Elsa at all for you. Damn, I did it again. Okay. This is a really slow fight. Doing great. Did initial clear on both my accounts last night. Nice. Initial completion was a breeze. Yeah, it was super easy. Super, super, super easy. Yeah, I mean, Simula... But the issue isn't, like, comparing Elsa to other skills, right? The issue is comparing Elsa to literally all the other champions in the game, and she still stands really low on the totem pole. And I love Elsa. Like, I really can't stress enough. I'm going to rank 3 my Elsa, but she could definitely use a little bit of love. But I think that once I rank 3 her and I can bring her into Act 6, the value difference is going to change. That's the issue. She really needs you to be running boosts. She really needs you to be running max damage. Like, she's like Corvus. Like, if you're not killing the opponent crazy fast, you're not using Elsa right. Man, this guy just triggered Unstoppable, Unblockable 3 times in a row. Are you real? Are you real? I trade my duped Elsa with your duped Claire. I have a duped Claire and a duped Elsa, so I don't know why I would make that trade. Question mark? Using explosive personality to your benefit. Jeez. Hey, Apathetic God, what is up? How you doing, mate? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Finish him off with this L2. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, give me a moment. I'm going to go grab a Diet Coke real quick. Turn my fan on. Okay, I'm back. Gotta be careful. I'm not technically wearing pants. Don't want this stream to get reported. Just kidding, I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing pants. Don't ask. I don't have to work today, okay? I don't need to put pants on. Because you're a good person, Jay. That's why, maybe. I'm not that good of a person. Thank you, Parsifal. Definitely no saint. Not in that regard. If only Archangel was a villain, could have breezed through that weakness path. Isn't Archangel whole shtick that he's like a good guy, though? Wearing pants, boo, I'm leaving, LOL. This is not an OnlyFans account, okay, guys? Okay. Variant 7? All-Star? Question mark? We're going to bring the Doom synergy for the armor break. Who else gives armor breaks? It won't be used into racks, that's for sure. Yeah, Doom synergy for armor break, which I think is Diablo? Maybe Diablo is the guaranteed crit. Yeah, it's the crit. Perfect block, shocks, aura. Which one's the one that gives him armor break? Crap. OnlyFans, wife comes in outraged. I said it's not an OnlyFans. Exactly. If you need opponent to evade for evade counter, then it's not a reliable evade counter. It depends on the evade Parzival. So like a good example is Elsa plus Nick Fury plus Quake, because you're almost always using her in the regard. And people say, oh, you can't use her against Wasp, but actually you can, because triggering the evade versus Wasp triggers the evade on Elsa. So any champion that counterattacks as a result of evading gets evaded by Elsa, and then you're immediately able to follow up with the double medium combo in order to place the cold snap. So she's actually relatively reliable as long as you have those evade charges on you. So I think just a lot of people, they were testing just Elsa, and they weren't testing Elsa plus Nick Fury plus Quake. Semantics. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this Doom and was secretly hoping one of you would help me out, but I will find it myself. I cry. Not that one. Not that one. I really thought it was Diablo. Who is it? Mr. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so Ghost Wasp, Doom, Omega Red? Yeah, that looks good. Let's try that. We'll try this out. Hey guys, is She-Hulk worth rank 3 as a... Yes, I would say. Milan? Excuse me. As a 6-star? She's on the list of my champions that I want rank 3 as a 6-star, but I'm like really in love with that alternative opening style champion. So even though She-Hulk is very niche in her utilization, the alternative opening of just pushing opponents to a special, having that super reliable taunt, and then punishing the special is like really powerful in situations. So that's my value on her, but generally speaking, there are better 6-star science champions. Gonna be honest. If I have Nick on team, why would I choose Elsa for the evade counter? Maybe you're saving Nick for the boss Parzival. Maybe the opponent is bleed immune. Just a couple of examples, right? Like if they're a robot and it's like, say, Mesmerize or something. Mesmerize is a bad example. If it's Mixmaster. So not super frequent. Maybe your Nick Fury isn't ranked up. Maybe he's not awakened. Maybe the opponent is stun immune. So it's hard for you to get to your L1. There we go. Dropping the heat. You can slap this whole quest. Hint, hint. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to do this whole quest for just in general. But I don't know if I will. Well, we'll see. We'll see how easy it is for me to get them into the corner. I guess we'll just... Didn't forget that there's Quake on the team. Parzival, Elsa's faster, right? Like I said, I'm not trying to hype her up as the world's greatest champion. I'm putting that disclaimer there. Like, definitely could use a little bit of a love bump. But specifically for evade countering, Elsa does have that utility. And it is relatively more reliable than I think people give her credit for. That's all. That's just the point I'm trying to make. I think a lot of people are like, oh, if you have to make the opponent evade in order to counter the evade, it's not an evade counter. And like, sometimes that's true. Not always. It's just that normally when you make the opponent evade, they immediately counter-strike you. And so making them evade is like bad. It just doesn't work. But because Elsa can evade the evade counter, it's not a problem. And because her evading gives you an opening, you immediately place the cold snap and then don't have to worry about it. So, you know, it's just one of those complicated situations where, like, you know, it's more than meets the eye is all. I hate Milan, I will be rank 3ing my Elsa. So yeah, I firmly believe she's worth rank 3. In fact, I think she's one of the better rank 3s. Nilo, hello, hello. That's what I hear, Nilo, but Doom is Doom's doing okay, I think. I still stand by, again, on the train of Elsa is not the world's greatest champion. Elsa's biggest value to me is her auto fight. Not even kidding. Like, no matter how much I could talk about her utility or her defense value and all that jazz, by far, Elsa's biggest value is auto fight. I just can't help it. Do you know how much time I save just being able to, like, eat and, like, not have to play the game, but still clear uncollected? And, you know, that's not important to everybody, but it's important to me. Nice, Manny. I'm sure Doom is pretty great. Isn't Nick unduped, unoverrated? It really depends on where you value Nick, to be honest. Bleeding, he still hits that synergy, still hits limited utility. His damage isn't off the charts, but he still has really good bleed damage. And he still has access to just like overall utilization. So, you know, I wouldn't say overrated, but that's just depending on whether or not you're someone who rates Nick as powerful unawakened as awakened. And I don't, so I don't see it. I see what you did there, Jay. Thank you, Parzival. I appreciate it, man. Don't mind me, just getting punched in the face. NBD. You're not wrong, Apathetic God. I definitely have a weak spot for champs like Elsa and Black Widow Deadly Origins. I can't help it. Excuse me. I feel like I need to defend their value as I rank them up. Now, you want to come at me about Tarax. Well, I don't have a Tarax, so I don't have to defend him. Okay. Last fight and then Winter Soldier. Sorry. Sorry, I got a call from someone I didn't recognize, and I just had to make sure it wasn't, like, important, but I think we're good. I just think just a spam call. Okay, asking, because I pulled him a few days ago. I mean, I'd still rank him up. I rank 5 my Nick on Awakened. Hey, they're not getting reworks bleeding, they're just getting value updates. Which arguably is good enough for both of them. Just depends on how much of a value update they do. Oh no, they did give me a voicemail. Guys, I gotta check this real quick, because I just gotta make sure no one's dying, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like, I hope it's spam, but I don't know. You like them because you like them because you love their story, like in the comics. Aiden, I like Elsa's aesthetic. I looked up a little bit of her, but I'm not a comic reader myself. But I like Black Widow Deadly Origins because I just like her character as in the movies. But that could be Scarlett Johansson bias, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let me check my... I'm sorry. Just a quick check. Make sure no one's dying. What's up, Yusuf? Should be quick. What do you think is a good counter to the Daredevil in 3.1? Sugar Tax, Ghost. I'll be using Ghost for sure. Okay, no one's dying. I'll call them back later. Wow, they're quick. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Dang, I thought it was a rework. No, unfortunately not. Reworks are for Mole Man and for... You know what? Yellow Jacket might be getting a rework, actually, bleeding. I'm sorry. I know for a fact Tarax's is a value only. I'm pretty sure. Who are the 4 champs again? If someone could tell me the 4 champs, I could be more confident in my response. Yellow Jacket might be getting a tweak. But I know Tarax is value only because I saw it, saw that it was value only, and then clicked off of it. Excuse me, thanks. He's such a pain right now. Yeah, I mean, that Daredevil is a pain. But Ghost absolutely blasts him, no problem. Is Long Shot or Sim Supreme better at rank 3 unduped? Generally speaking, I would say I would choose a Long Shot rank 3 over Sim Supreme. I don't personally want to rank 3 either of them. I think both of them are very good unduped. Sorry, I think both of them are good holding off on at rank 2. Milan, but if I had to choose between Long Shot and Sim Supreme, I would do Long Shot. And the reason for that is Long Shot really hits a huge L2. And again, for me, stats, they come into play when, there we go. They come into play when, evaluating burst champions. And for Long Shot, you really want to burst them down on that L2. Sim Supreme's rotation is really good. He takes long enough to set up anyways, and the extra stats is going to help you set up Sim Supreme. And as a result, there's no reason not to just you know, do a longer fight. And you're dropping multiple L2s back to back to back with Supreme, so you don't have a damage rotation issue. It's just a slow fight because you got to get to the damage rotation. So, kind of a long answer there, mate. I am sorry. Okay, so Venom for Havoc. Okay, I am going to tag in Venom. Drax or Tarax? Neither, Yusuf. Tarax. Tarax. Drax is unfortunately not seeing a buff at this time. Sim Supreme is better at rank 3 in my opinion. Longshot does not need rank 3, man. Yeah, I mean, Sim Supreme is going to have longer value. But again, I stand by, I don't think either of them is a rank 3 option in Mystic. Unless you're like really pushing that Thronebreaker. Just to be clear. I guess we don't need Wasp synergy. Okay. Let's try this. Yellow Jacket, Mole Man, Tarax. And yes, Yellow Jacket is almost like a rework. Okay, my mistake. So Yellow Jacket is getting the rework. Tarax, Kingpin. Are you sure it's not Kingpin and Mole Man who are getting the reworks then? They tell you in the tweet. I just don't remember who's getting which. Yikes. I don't know how I feel about this. I legitimately am not sure how I feel about that. Also, is it just me because I noticed my villain champs weren't taking damage from suicides in the start of the fight in variant 6? Yeah, they're still taking that damage, Parzival, but it's definitely strictly reduced. I don't have any idea. I've like looked at the nodes. I don't see anything giving indication of that. Red 032003, what is up? I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Pass it around. Then I'm too good, right, Nilo? Definitely too strong. Too many skill reworks. I mean, to be fair, skill class is probably the weakest class right now. Oof. Whiff. I don't think this is how they intended for the fight to go, I'm going to be honest. And I wouldn't be surprised if they change it. Bleeding, I mean, other classes are still getting run, right? Like, we're getting one in Science with Yellow Jacket and one in Cosmic with Tarax. But Mutant's pretty stacked these days. Mystic is relatively powerful. Could use a little bit of love, but still very powerful. Like, looking at Sim Supreme, Clairvoyant, Doom, Longshot's pretty good. Mojo is pretty good. Magic is still queen. But skill, I feel like, you know, when you step outside of Nick Fury Aegon, they really, really suffer. They really, really, really suffer. They should not do variant 6. I think they should just add things like variant, but level 1 level higher, like exotic level class for Thronebreaker players, which would be like the variant when they came out. Yeah, but then that would be bad for like Cavalier players. You know what I'm saying, Asar? And there's still a pretty good amount of Cavalier players and uncollected players, and these variants are a really good way for them to bridge that gap, I feel. Any tips on Thorn's Path if you don't have red mags? I believe Rhino Red is what everybody is using. Nilo, Yellow Jacket buff looks good. I'm pretty excited for a Mole Man's buff. Guy has a lot of potential. But I don't hype buffs or reworks because you never know when it's just gonna be not impressive. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with that stuff. Cavalier players have 6 variants. I think it's enough. I would say variant 1 not so much counts, but I see what you're saying, Osar. I mean, you make a good point. Oof, I thought I dexed that. Pretty sure I parried that. Feels bad. Yeah, I mean, the rewards buff on the variant alone was good enough, I think, Osar. And there's still some really niche lanes, which speak miles to, like, Thronebreaker players over Cavalier players. Hope Yellow Jacket buff doesn't make me want to rank him up. I already have too many choices for science, lol. I mean, isn't that a good problem to have, though, Parsifal? Wouldn't you say? Hey, Jay, what do you think of that pic I showed you about that daily thing? Why do you think they disabled it? I honestly don't know, Apathetic God. I had it, too, for a day, and then it was gone. So I just honestly don't know. I think it would be neat. I'm surprised we didn't get it. Maybe it's like a temporary thing. Jay's getting dropped inputs too. All is lost for infected clickety click. I don't know if it's dropped inputs or me just sucking. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not bringing Wasp's energy. That's right. Let's hopefully we don't get wrecked here. You just did your chemistry test. Nice, Spidey, and you got a 90%. Let's go. Why you get A-? Why you no get A+? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. You hate to rank Rhino for this. Don't rank him. Right? Just level him up. Oh, are you talking about a 5-star version? Yeah, I mean, I still stand by just, you know, level him up. Good enough. There we go. Still miss those days when gifting badge was there. Yeah, everybody liked the gifting badge. I don't really know. I can't relate. It's before my time. Maybe old in real life, but I'm not old in MCOC, that's for sure. Y'all vets sneaking in here, talking about, in my day, we had this thing called a gifting badge. Me waiting to see if I triggered someone. What do I think is the best possible team for the Abyss completion? Aegon, Human Torch, Nick Fury, Heimdall, and then Doom or Sim Supreme. Milan. You could substitute Torch for Void, but for completion, I think Torch is better. That's assuming you're taking path 1. Excuse me. For other paths, there are a lot of other options, Milan. We need rank down gems back, though. I've never... Oh, no, that's not true. I got one for Namor. I take it back. I take it back. I'm sorry, everybody. Bad start. Wow. What's apathetic god? What did you just call me? Oh gosh. Am I that bad? What I have... I have all the champs for the completion of Abyss. Hooray! Hey, sorry, there you go. Get in the Abyss then, mate. So that sounds like to me. Keep heaving till you pull armor up. Okay. I mean, you got 90%. Sounds like you did pretty dang good, Spidey. I mean, you should care, Spidey. But, I mean, maybe you don't because of reasons. So, Heimdall is better than Quake for the 5th spot? I think so. That might be subject to opinion. But, yeah, Milan, I think that the Collector fight is by far the worst fight there. So, having Heimdall instead of Quake is really nice. Really, really nice. I prefer Bing Bing Bong myself. Bing Bing Bong was one of my favorites too. I said that though they aren't ranked up, well, it's gotta rank them up. All-Star, jump in and get that rank 3. Hey, also, I would love to see it, man. Last week opened 11 skill crystals, not a single Aegon. I mean, you have my sympathy, but it's not like the world's largest amount of skill crystals, especially since it's skill/mutant, right? Doom giving armor breaks energy. I can imagine that in a cinematic. Bow down to me, fool. Magic never. I will. Doom smack. I said bow down to me. Oh my gosh. You need to do it against someone who has armor, though. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, 6-star cap Infinity War? It's kind of an important distinction. Gosh. Doom would be the merciless one to backhand over and over again. It reminds me of front hand, backhand. Have you seen that Key and Peele bit? Apathetic God? Okay, cool, thanks Jay. I'll hop in with Doom, Aegon, Torch, Fury, and Heimdall then, all rank 5. I have mid-level skill and I have 100% LOL. How many potions should I use? I have stored in potions grinded. Potions grinded, you don't necessarily need to have any Manus K. Sorry, Milan. But you might end up using potions on the Torch fights and the Collector. Pretty much every time you use Torch, you wanna potion up. Because like his fights, it's all about getting to longer sustain. From there, the number of units is partially dependent on how many boosts you're willing to use. And from there, also like, sorry, I'm thinking. Also like how much you're switching masteries around. Switching masteries definitely help you out a lot. I would say, you know, for average player, somewhere between 4,000 and 7,000 units for Path 1, Milan. It's really tough to say because Abyss of Legends is somewhere where average players can go and feel really, really weak and really, really bad at the game. And it's also a place where average players can go and feel incredibly empowered. And the reason for that is that Abyss of Legends is incredibly patience, right? Driven. It's all about keeping a clear head, keeping a level head, and being able to play slow and play well for a long period of time. Or play over a long period of time. Either factor works there. And because of that, average players with low patience are going to go in and get wrecked, like yours truly, where average players with high patience will go in and they'll do amazing because their skills are consistent over the 12-hour, 6 to 10 hour run. So, it really depends on you, mate. Really depends on you. So I have a fight-by-fight breakdown, Milan, if you'd like, when you decide to go in, as well as, what it cost me to get my run done, if that'll help you. Also, I would probably sig up and Awaken the Cap Infinity War. He just got broader usage, and the 5-star, especially for you, is going to retain his value a lot longer, because you, generally speaking, want him Sig 200. It's one of the few champions I'm, adamant that you want Sig 200. So I'd probably do Cap Infinity War there, All-Star, and then just start slowly sigging him up to 200. Torch can wait. You technically don't need Torch Awakened for Abyss of Legends, as long as you're patient and got the skills. I liked having it because I'm bad, but you don't need it. Yeah, pathetic guy. I appreciate it. That's funny. Gotta keep it PG, even though I do have a stream marked as adult. Feel really tired. Hey, get some sleep. Act 6 tomorrow. Good for you, Smitey. Huge progress in your account lately, I feel. Excuse me. There we go. Abyss makes average players feel accomplished, me feeling like a... Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's what it's for, though, and I think they did a really good job with it. Hey, no problem, Mulan. You don't even have to watch it. I'm just saying it's there if you want it. You pick up on some of my experience, at least. Get that 3 to 4 gem. That's sexy. I'm going to sig on Torch, but then I pulled an LL. That's not bad. Some sigs on Torches is nice. Ooh, there's a free revive over here. We'll be grabbing that. Oh, yeah, we will. Well, this is the path I used Omega. This is the one I used Magneto on, right? Magneto plus Rhino is the answer, I think. I am cheesing Spidey. Just bad, but that's okay. I'm really not that interested. Okay. Progress is good. Okay, so we want Magneto. I might have to level up my Rhino. No, we didn't. Good. He's already leveled up. Got to appreciate that. We'll bring Omega Red. We won't be using Ghost here, so we'll use that. Any other suggestions? Everybody? I'm just gonna go in. Oh, wait. Hold on. Synergy. Gotta love it. Oh, that sounds painful, Parzival. I don't know where you repair your sharded soul there, but that does sound painful. I have pretty much everyone, Spiky. Just not all ranked up, I guess. But I'm also not opposed to ranking up a champion for this. Okay, I'm going to use Omega Red for this fight. This is way more painful. I'm going to tag out real quick. Jump back in. Oh, I actually don't want to run Nick Fury Synergy. So I'm actually glad that happened, because I'm going to run Red Hulk Synergy. Think about there we go. I mean, the Iron Man Infinity War is not that bad, Spidey. I mean, I guess it depends on who you have, but, you know, there's definitely a lot of really good answers for him. Especially since they nerfed it. Why do you think Rolk is bugged, Spidey? Yo, why do people hype Rhino? What am I missing here? Is it just for the Spectre lane? Probably just for the Spectre lane. Because I'm done. I'm not going to sit here for this fight. I'm going to 100% just blast through. It's fine by me. Some extra damage. Not that I know of. Spidey, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna finish this guy with Magneto. It's just gonna be faster. Yeah, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077, Monas K. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. I've been playing a pistol build, and I love it. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm gonna set up a stream this weekend, probably. I think. You know, it just depends on how much progress I make in variant 6 today, to be honest. Not when he makes contact, Spidey, just when he hits into you. Nice, Monas K. What kind of build are you going? Did you, you know... Yeah, pretty much just what kind of a build are you going? Excuse me. Lawrence Clark, I'm good. How are you, mate? I am going to do a Cyberpunk stream. Spidey, it will happen. Oof, I dexed way too early there. That's okay. Cool and reflex. Okay, respect. Stealthy, you could say. Yeah, I feel like that's what you go when you go cool reflex. What's your main weapon profile look like? My back is killing me. My super great posture. Welcome back, Meister. Welcome back. Man, there's an Indian guy who makes famous meme dialogues into music, small songs, and it's so funny. Can you send me a video? I don't know, have you heard of, there's this song called Oak Tree Road? Parzival, have you heard of it? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yikes. I got greedy. Can you farm anything in the Abyss? Depression? Oh, I was going to say that. It's actually funny. Got to it before I did, Lawrence. Got to it before I did. Ugh, we got quite a few more fights. Everything about the game is so good. Just when I turned on RTX FPS tanks, rip. What kind of a graphics card do you have there? Honest? It's all in Hindi language. Would you still want me to send it? Also, I haven't heard the song you mentioned. Ah, nah. I can't understand it. Unless it's got subtitles, Parzival. If it has subtitles, then yes. I don't mind reading. Look up Oak Tree Road. You might like it. It might not mean as much to you because Oak Tree Road is by me, but I liked it. My coworker showed it back to me back in the day. Very funny. Or I thought very funny. Let's get the L3 off. RTX 2070. Damn! SK, it still blows your FPS up? That sucks. Okay. Can I get revenge on this Arcus is the question. Yes! Oh, so lucky. Woo-hoo-hoo. Looks like Seaton saw you were shooting V6 Exploration and decided to copy you. Ah, LOL, Lawrence. If only. I'm sure Seaton doesn't even bat an eye. Bat an eye. Kind of bored at the math at the moment. Hey, I appreciate it, Spidey. So yesterday I figured out Void doesn't work on Arcus. Yeah, because he doesn't have cold snap immunity, right? You really need to be triggering Unstoppable there, like on the frequency. Get that Spectre up. Oh, sorry, Parzival. Did not mean to. I was just really excited. I got super lucky. Super, super, super lucky. What's the rest of this quest like? Oh, okay. That's where people be using Rhino. Got it. Duped Doom is great for Rhino. For Arcus, that's actually probably really true. I'm going to swap out, I think, Omega Red and Deadpool X-Force for Doom. Probably just Deadpool X-Force for Doom, to be honest. Solo this Electro with Crossbones. Why with Crossbones, Meister? Any particular reason? Were you just flexing, man? There we go. Electro down. Progress is good today. Can you do this with Rhino? I don't think so. I think the... I mean, you can do the other pads with Rhino, but I don't think you can do Electro with Rhino. So now we're going to swap in Doom, and we're going to swap in... we're going to swap in Doom, and we're going to swap in someone else. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just Doom, maybe? Just Doom, I guess. Oh, I don't need Red Hulk, I guess. So maybe we will keep the Deadpool X-Force. I would rather have that. But yeah, I'm going to use Rhino on this other path here. This path to the top left. It's now a good moment. I'm going to be back. I'm going to go grab some food real quick. Call this person back, because that's important too. But I'll be back in like 15 to 30 minutes. Kind of depends. It is snowing where I live. So, Variant Exploration Part 2 coming in, T-minus 15 to 30. So, talk to y'all later. Peace.